runs each ball is going to make a huge difference.
All right, there were a few teams that played just one game yesterday, and they will be in action today. Let's take a look at Brad.
I look very pleased about that, but England were a little disappointing yesterday. I thought they didn't bowl well. They just allowed Australia to get away with it, but Australia can't.
Right. Dan, you have the coin in your hand.
Tail.
It's a tail.
And it's heads. Australia won the toss. We'll have a bowl.
Dan, you've won.
Some fantastic cuisine. It's match 11 from Mission Road Ground, Mongkok. Australia against Nepal, both sides.
Outfit, but it's all about what Nepal can do today. These two young men, the captains,
to get us underway. Oh, a juicy full toss. That should have really gone the distance.
Get off to a good start.
Well, hit leg side, and Dan Christian has his fielders in the correct position.
In Australia, working in the shearing shed, you would have been up and gone by 7:30. So stop complaining, cricketers. We should be starting earlier.
Cambo, anything to?
Club last night, actually.
Well, this is a wonderful start here from Sam Heazlett. Look at this for an over. 4 balls just. Now then, we're just seeing Yorker after Yorker. This is as good an over as we've seen thus far.
Got away with it, beautiful.
Oh, you got to finish well. You didn't. He went for the Yorker. One too many times. But again, 10, that's a great number.
Walker like Heazlett.
Oh, he's going to get hit for 6. That's what he's going to do. That's not a great start.
Well, if he's going to keep bowling like that, he is 28. So he's awarded the Ricky Ponting medal as the best player down in Tasmania 2014-15. But he is a fantastic player.
Went in top 3. Oh, flip leg side. It's going to be a boundary.
What? We weren't in the top 3. Are you kidding? Is that a...
When they do those assessments or that little marketing research, we always get the pessimists from WAD.
Down leg side, it's going to be wide. Good keeping. Alex Ross behind the pegs did really well there.
Not convinced that's the right length.
Well, it's more the line. The line is awry here from Fekete. It's leg side again. It's a lovely...
This is a beautiful shot from Sandeep. He was very impressive yesterday, and again, impressive against Australia.
You know, coach against them a lot when I was with the Dutch. The support they get. Wicket now.
Still leg side. It's a lovely little pickup. It's an expensive over this. 20.
2 to come as well. Got 3 on the leg side, but if you're just going to attack the pads, you don't have any defence down our final.
Now straight up in the air. Can you get there, Andrew Fekete? Can you? Spills it. Spills it.
Back the over, and he's put it down.
Pumped. Fine. Well, the Hong Kong Sixers, it's a 20th edition. 12 teams split into 4. Left arm wrist spin. And who better to talk us through it than Brad Hogg. Left arm wrist spin, going the journey.
Left arm leggy. Had good flight there.
Sliced. And sliced all the way for 6. 50 up.
And get that heavy spin on it, that overspin. You've got to get it on a good length. You just can't be on that half volley length. So you're either trying to hit the good length, hasn't quite got it right yet.
There is protection in the offside, but he's not going to get there. This has been an exceptional start here.
Wood, but this is Fekete before. dropped on 24 cent, not got the hands on it.
A rarity. What do you make of this start, Ryan Campbell?
Fantastic if you're in the port. Never drag it back. Again, better length. The last two have been this lap.
Drags his length back and a sweep shot of sorts. Away to the boundary. Waterman 5 times. More wrist spin. Fawad with his leg spinners have always liked him. Oh. Good length, Brad Hogg. Driving the ball into the surface, the leggy.
And he's putting a lot of up and drift.
Sweep shot. Top edge, Alex Ross. Alex Ross, can you? Whoa, now then. Right in front of me, Ryan Campbell. One-hander, all the way. Could have been caught the ball before.
Delivery from Harwood Ahmed. Previous deliveries, he's slowed it up. Tried to get a little bit of less to hit, but that one was just too easy. And again, too flat, too full, gets the punish.
A gift, really, but he is making Australia pay here. Are you watching Kathmandu? Pokhara, are you there? Oh, beauty, 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 beauty. Doctor finish. Now they might get one. They're going to sneak a by. I love that. That's what the six is all about.
On the big side of the wind, Christo. Yeah.
Very warm. Now, Dan Christian, captain of Australia. This was a beauty. A lovely way to finish the over. And then Alex Ross just says... Needs to deliver here, Ryan Campbell. Dan Christian has to step up with the ball.
He does, and he started with a bumper. He bowled one for the over. Now he's going to have to go to his, I guess, variations of taking pace off, changing in the field. He's going to...
Oh, beautiful. What a star this young man is. Captain, delivery again.
I've got to say, I'm not convinced about coming around the wicket to him. I feel like you're bowling into his wheelhouse.
What's the wheelhouse, Hoggy? One-hander again, losing a little bit of shape, but still delivering. 50! Back-to-back 50s for the captain.
A wonderful innings from Sandeep. He's really put Australia under pressure. And I've got to laugh about this delivery because he's just changed the field the previous ball. And that's where the fielder was the pre...
Oh, up she goes. Into the stands. 6 first ball for Bibe.
I don't think that even touched the stands. I think that's over the back. Dan Christian under the pump now.
I think Australia are in a bit of trouble here because Nepal's bowling is very really. Now, no timing, but it's only 43 metres over extra cover, so enough. 5 overs bowled. Stay with us for the day. Settle in. Saturday, rest up. Wood for a second. Interesting call this, because he got pumped for 20 in his first over, and he's been pumped for 4 the first ball in the last over.
They did this yesterday. They went to him for their second over, so it's obviously something they've spoken about at length. But he is seriously under the pump in this last over.
Clubbed away leg side, taken in the deep. Very, very good catch. Sam Heaslett in the deep. I thought he may have bowled this over using his height on the fence.
Causing Lokesh to hit it a little lower. He couldn't get enough to get over that fielder. That's a great piece of fielding in the deep. It was a tough chance. It was going like a rocket. But Nepal, 98 for 1.
Narayan Joshi, the new man. A little bit of whiff. Well, the over started with a boundary, but...
Jumped up and took a specky.
Again, in the game, a better catch. Makes the ground, Heaslett. Tracks the ball and gets his fingers underneath.
difficult for the Nepalese batsman to find those boundaries out the back end. And Bebek is on his way for 12. And
That's 6. 100 up. That's how you do it. Just hit it over Heazlett's head.
Well, he was the man out there, Heazlett, but able to get under that delivery. More elevation. Hit it clean as a...
17 off the over. Turns it into a really good over for Nepal to finish. 111 for 2 and over. Beautiful clean strike and a lovely way to finish the first innings of match 11 here on day 2 of the Hong Kong.
Here come the Aussie openers. Now one of them has to do the job that Sandeep Johra did for the Nepalese. I wonder who it is going to be. But we're in for a cracker. 112 is the target. Australia. For a second. You have to run. Oh, it's up in the air. Is it a fielder? Yes. Gets the fielder, and that's Heazlett. That's a wicket in the very first over.
Australia with, and Patish again, just sensational lengths, getting the ball to move away slightly, and Heazlett just trying to overhit it. It's a brilliant catch on the in the deep. Easy as that.
Bowlers coming left arm over. 3 balls left.
Is at the crease. That goes to the fielder once again. A wealth of experience for Dan Christian. He's already got a 5th. And that goes out of the park. The first 6. And it's Dan Christian. 2 back-to-back 6s for the Aussies. 16 for 1, and we go to the...
Watch these games on television, you know, and we always wanted to be part of such a tournament where, you know, it's entertaining, it is like, it's short, the look. I think this is a wonderful place where, you know, we come, we play a short game, which is hour. Just, it takes hour to finish one game. And
Australia, the second over has gone to plan. That's the third 6 of the over from Jack Wood.
He batted so well yesterday, and he's a big, tall lad. Bowls some left-arm leggies, Hoggy, but he can hit the ball out of the park.
Another full toss, and once again dispatched. That has been the next. They've only dealt in 4s and 6s. First one back out of the ground. Second is a boundary, and then 2 towering 6s. Smashed on the ground. That's another boundary. It's been an expensive over. 30 off. Captain Dan Christian is at strike. He's got Jack Wood for company. Australia managed to knock off 30 runs off that second chase. It's going to be very adventurous.
Yeah, 100%. It's...
Things are slowing down for Australia, and just when you say that, Jack Wood smashes it into Kowloon.
We didn't have to do anything different, Josh. He just had to look for those Yorkers. He tried the slower ball on that good length. He didn't quite get that good length. It was too full, and that's just...
And that's another 6. They need some more of these lusty hits. Jack Wood, second 6 of the over. Rand still. Australia need more.
Of course they need more, but if this bloke stays here, he's got 12 up his sleeve. Well, he's only got 6 up his sleeve now before having to retire, but he's the...
Stage for both sides. Australia finished strong. That's the 50 for Jack Wood of 12 deliveries. 3 slow start. 61 for 1. And Pratish, who started off the the Nepal bowling, beg your pardon, comes back for his second over.
Yeah, this is a good move. You've got to try and get the break.
And he's on the mark with his very first ball of the second over. Gets Dan Christian.
Bring their best bowler back and get a wicket, and what a wicket it is. Dan Christian, he batted so well, he's out for 9 and he's on his way.
A delivery. And while that's flying, that'll ease some pressure off Australia. There's been a very good over, wicket of the first delivery. Now a 6 from Alex Ross.
Well, it's a beautiful ball to Deng.
First delivery that they face. It's a good short ball, and it's a full delivery. Really good delivery, but a really good shot. Smashes another boundary.
Well, it's a good ball, but sometimes in this tournament, when you've only
15 of this over. And a Yorker to finish things off. What a spell from Pratish. 3 wickets for just 24.
That's fantastic bowling. Bit of variety, going for the Yorker. Again, executing it well. Not giving Ross any room.
How good was that ball from Pratish? That is high up in the air. And it's got the distance. That's 6.
Well, I don't think we need wood. There's a bit of forward motion going on here.
A little optimistic. Well, that 6. Got a little smile on his face. Nothing there. That's a boundary. The equation is down to 24 of 8. No long off. And now the fielder goes to long on. Hoggy, what's happening?
This is why the batters used to throw to the fielders.
Jack Wood to come and hit those mighty 6s. Well, they do get a wicket. And Lokesh picks up Fawad. And that means Australia are 90 for 4. One more over to go.
Well, now your retired batsman finally gets on strike. He's got 5 balls to score 21 runs.
It's a cracker for sure. And that's a dot delivery. Is that out? No, it's not out. 5 of 20 was his 13th delivery. So close.
Yeah, the pressure.
That goes to the boundary. 17 of 3.
Man, do not bowl a wider or no ball. 3 6s needed off the last 3 balls. A script.
And that's another great delivery. Has he won the game for Nepal? Vivek Yadav. No 6s yet. That's a happy Dominic Cork. And that's another wicket. What an over from Vivek to close out this match. Jack Wood.
But didn't finish that brilliantly.
And what a win for Nepal. They edge out Australia by 11.